Other stream. Where is my just drawings? Oh, did it just die? Oh, I think it got murked. Oh shit, I think it got murked. What happened? Wait, whoops. I am looking at the wrong thing. Whoops, 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 whoops. I was looking at the wrong thing. Sorry, I am doing. What happened to that one? Okay, whatever. What? Yeah, I ate lumpia. What is lumpia? Lumpia. What the hell is that one? Who the hell is these people? Wait, how's okay? What's the difference between that and an egg roll? Please enlighten my ignorant butt. Is there a difference? Or is it more just of a cultural, like, oh yeah, this does this does that, blah blah blah. An egg roll. I don't think so. Wait. Egg roll versus what? Lumpia? Okay, okay. So according to Google AI, it says egg rolls and lumpia differ prior in their wrapping thickness and size. Egg rolls are larger with a thick wheat. What is it? Okay, a wheat based wrapper, while lumpia, Filipino, are smaller, thinner, and famously crispier, often using thin crepe-like wrappers. Egg rolls are often filled with cabbage and meat, where lumpia Shanghai usually features finely ground pork and veggies. So I guess thank you. So I think the inner part is fairly similar. The biggest thing that is different is again the wrapper. Yeah. Egg rolls are big and thick, and then lumpias are thinner. I mean, egg rolls are pretty crunchy too, but I've never had a lumpia, so I don't know if lumpias are like. Oh, actually, no. This is a pretty good representation. Oh, lumpias are like really thin. Oh shiz, they're like really really thin. Like I guess this is the difference between them. Dun and Quanchi. Okay, well, now the more we know. The more we know. Da-dun, da-dun. Learning about culture. Oh, yeah. Learning about culture, all right. Oh, who doesn't love learning about culture? You know what else is learning about culture? Sending someone a middle finger while drawing. Isn't that your favorite? Isn't that your favorite pastime? Yeah, this is where you craft the items. Listen, you know when I'm coming back to Blue Archive? When Mech Arisu comes out. When Mech Arisu comes back, bro. When she comes out. You mean K? No, no, no. No, 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 no. No, no, no. Adis it Gundam Arisu. Hold on. No, 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 no. Hold on. Let me show you. The memes are immaculate. Hold on. Let me take off the focus mode right now because I'm reacting right now. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. I literally mean not Red Addison. No, no. Like the actual where she's a literal mech. I like how people just call it Gundam. Gundam Erisu. Hold on, hold on. Let me find the gun. Was it Gundam Seed meme? Yeah, yeah, the Gundam Seed meme. I'm trying to find. There's so many memes, bro. Dude, the PV went so effing hard. The PV for the Gundam one, I should say PV6, right? Was PV6? Pretty good. Yeah, this animation's so effing good. I like to say that. I'll get there eventually. One day. Yeah, you're gonna get gig. Yeah, you're gonna get gig. You're gonna get rickrolled. Don't worry. Always. Always. The Gundam meme, the Blue Archive is crazy. Dude, he's probably on it, bro. He's probably already creating it. Oh, you know he released an art book, yeah? Oh, yeah, have you watched it yet though? Um the Cosmic Princess Koga? I would assume you have, Busy. No. The freaking oh my gosh. This guy doesn't even remember the things. No, it came out like 2 weeks ago, bro. What? I already watched it. I already watched it, bro. Cog. You know what? It's easier just to play the music. This one. I remember it from the music. Yeah, Kaguya Hime, bro. My gosh. This effing donut, bro. Yeah, I'm calling you donut. Look at your DMs in Discord. It has Yuri undertones. There's some stuff you would enjoy a lot, Busy. Oh, there's some stuff. You're here watching me. That's what you're doing. Sorry, I was responding to a different streamer I have in the background. They're talking about Kaguya Hime or the cosmic Kaguya movie. Because we were talking about it, then I heard her talking about it. I'm like, oh, let me chime in. But they're a Japanese drama though, so it's just okay. I mean, yeah, you could do that. Oh, whoops! It's a little too thick. Okay, her stream is 17. Already? Holy shiz, that was so fast. Damn, what are you, vacuum cleaner? No, that was like literally fast. Did you even chew your food, bro? Hi, Deemer. Why do you like to switch platforms? You know, if you just stick to one. I mean, if you prefer YouTube, I guess makes sense. Bad maths. The songs came out on Twitch. Yeah, yeah. The song comes on Twitch. It isn't on YouTube, and there's less. You know, you interact more. You get channel points. Just generally, uh, I literally have YouTube just for VODs. Low key, just for VODs. I mean, technically, I have more discoverability because of YouTube. I have more, technically, I get more viewers, more subs, more eyes, more everything on YouTube compared to Twitch. But for viewers, Twitch is a better experience. Other than the ads, ads are probably the worst part. Your voice hearing well here. Oh, you can hear my voice a lot better here. Gotcha. Damn, he's saying, I want to hear your voice. Music, who cares? Voice, oh, that's primo shit, bro. God damn. Well, thanks, Steamer. Oh, or do you just mean when I play music, you mean? When I play music, yeah, it's you hear my voice a lot better here. Or actually, technically, after I finish playing music, I put my EQ back, so my voice sounds a lot better. I am for. Sorry, YouTube friends, we're just built better. It is like comparing Asian siblings, and Twitch is the overachiever 12-year-old brain. Neurosurgeon brother YouTube is a thumb sucker C minus math grades. Nah, it's the opposite actually. Unfortunately, it's the opposite, Fizzy. Shush, we got more features. I mean, yes, definitely more features, but one thing that is a huge advantage for them is they got no ads. They can watch me ad free, bro. You know how certain times you can't hear what I say because of ads? They don't have that issue. Can't relate. It's because you don't have 1,000 subs. Okay, then just people on YouTube, just unsub to me. Just unsub, bro. So I'll never get there. Welcome, welcome. I sing idle smile. You still haven't answered my question. How many what should I call you? Using gesture drawings. That is kind of true. The latency on YouTube is pretty bad though. I'll say that much. I'll say, hey, look, it's everyone except for Wizard, who was crap talking gesture drawings. It's really funny. So so I draw, traditionally as well. I have a whole different setup. So I was taking a small little break from drawing traditionally. I was doing rotation practice, but I was using items instead of figures because objects are a little bit easier and I don't have to do a whole bunch of maneuvers and whatnot. Right? I was taking a little break. I was checking another art server I'm a part of in Discord. And then I see them literally while I'm like, just browsing what they're seeing in the BC, whatnot, right? I see them smack talking freaking see them smack talking gesture drawings. I'm like, oh. You mother effers. So I literally just sent them a picture of my middle finger with what I was drawing earlier in the background, saying like "F you." You know, I gotta defend. I gotta defend what works. Objects are not easier. I'm gonna crash out. Yeah. Go crash out. Call me Yi. Master Yi from League of Legends? You're a Master Yi? What? Yeah. You know the meme was like speaky, right? Speaky. Like when they say 좋아요, 좋아요. Yeah, they're the opposite of speaky, bro. They're the opposite of speaky, you know, not cute. Always says hate. Freaking probably hate pumpkins too, bro. Yeah, that's right. You don't like Hobak, bro. Dude, I bet Deemer chucks Hobak at people that he hates. I mean, sorry, pumpkins. I forgot. I have to speak English for everyone else. Actually, to be honest, I'm not the biggest lover of pumpkins either. 4 years ago? Damn, you're kind of late to the party, bro. I quit League how many years ago? I think I quit League. I quit League on season 5, I think. Season 5 of League? Yeah, I think that's when I quit. I essentially quit playing League before I got to high school. I started playing when I was in middle school. And afterwards I'm like, yeah, I need to stop. This is not healthy for me. This rabbit hole is very, very, very dangerous. Already see already saw so many issues that could have gone down. Imagine playing yeah, I know. Don't worry about it, M4. Actually, there's playback features. You could just, if you really want to know, you could just do playback. Since it's on YouTube. You have that ability. So, bro. Well, you had like a school that was connected together or whatever. But here's the thing though. You know what is the upside of playing those kind of games? Like League, COD, CS:GO. The only upside to playing those kind of games, like very toxic games, is your typing speed. Dude, it went up by a lot. Because when you're in a match, right, and you're trying to crap talk them, you have to be fast at typing, right, to get your message across. So that is the only upside, is your typing speed is higher than the majority of people. I mean, I guess. Yeah, pumpkin pie is pretty hype. Sorry, I just read that message. Wait, Deemer, have you had pumpkin pie? Okay, that's like a very American thing, though. Pumpkin pie is very American. Holy shiz. TTS goes crazy. Hell no. That's why I don't have TTS, bro. I want to try pumpkin pie though. Okay, so pumpkin pie does not exist in Korea. Noted. Wait, is it? Wait, have you tried pie in general? Wait, I think pie is a very American thing, is it not? Like apple pie, pumpkin pie, pecan pie. I think that's it's a very American thing. Okay, I guess you like I guess you like you're a pecan pie lover then, huh? During Thanksgiving, it's one or the other. It's like an actual war between pecan, what depending on where you grew up in these states, versus pumpkin pie. And leaving apple pie out of it because I mean apple pie is pretty good, but it is the quintessential American pie. I guess Germany is pretty big onto pies. Like a German chocolate pie. Ooh. Bro is wearing the. No, I'm not. What the fudge? It's just a pink sweater. Relax. Holy shots. Pie, pie, American pie. Da 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 da. In that one. Oh shit, I messed up there. Whatever. Seventeen hundreds. Me when I eat American McDonald pie, yeah. Is it? Yeah, not peacock. Pecan. Pecans, you know? It's a nut. Yeah. Damn, really? How much are they? You just put it in won, Deemer. I think the conversion rate, rough give or take, won to USD is like what? Like 1,000 won is about $1. Rough give or take. I think it's a little bit more per dollar. But yeah, you just keep it in won. Yeah, peak. You busy. You know what I mean. You know what I mean, busy. It's hard to find the shop. Damn. Okay, so pie is not a. Yeah, it's not well consumed in Korea. I spent too much time on this post. I ordered pie with just what the hell is a banoffee pie? What the hell is that? This is the first time I'm hearing about a banoffee pie. What? What the hell is that? Oh, banana coffee pie. Damn, how did Deemer know? Okay, no, that makes sense. Banana coffee, shortened version. That is a weird conversation. Banana and coffee? Excuse me? I don't know. Oh. Oh. Okay, you're just guessing. Okay, okay. Cream pie? Okay, man. Can't have two mean. It's a British dessert from bananas whipped cream, thick caramel, whatever. Oh, very interesting. Yeah, there's a lot of options in pies. Desserts are desserts, man. But you know what my favorite dessert is? What are y'all's favorite desserts? I really like pastries, dude. Holy shiz. I really like French pastries, dude. They're so effing expensive. They're so effing hard to make. So I don't get to eat French pastries super often. And I don't mean like a freaking croissant or le crepe. Nothing there's some other stuff, dude. Like a croquembouche or a macaron. Dude, they're so taint. They're so delicate, so well made. Or like very specific cakes. Dude, I understand the French has a stick up their butt, but holy shiz, their desserts go so effing hard. It's one of those, okay, okay. Usually having a stick up their butts is a bad thing, but when it comes to cooking, we'll take it, you know? Let's say flans, easy clap. Macarons are fun. Yeah. Hello, hello. Oh, you like hello, hello? I've never had it. Busy was telling me about hello, hello one time, or actually several times. Oh, what the hell is a pie pie? I don't know. What the hell is that? What? What the hell is that, Deemer? What? That does not sound Korean whatsoever. What the fuck? Welcome, welcome. Why do you see it like that? That makes it very suspicious. Tea better? Nah, coffee's best. Demon know what's up. Demon know what's up. Okay, then again, okay. I know coffee culture in Korea is like crazy. Oh man, I want to visit Korea and get some coffee there. Yeah, I heard their coffee culture is like fairly intense. They're like really, really into coffee. So Demir knows what's up. Because the thing with coffee is you need a coffee nerd to make you coffee. Or yeah, a coffee nerd. Not just a barista, no. I'm talking about like a legit coffee nerd. Like I'm saying like tea is good too, but in terms of the amount of let's say factors to make coffee good is so high compared to tea. It's more like a science experiment, you know? Watch anime together. Oh, that's kind of I don't know. For you're by yourself, man. I can't really help you there, buddy. I can't help you there. Damn, really? Wait, 메리 커피 마셔? 앤 어떤 커피 마셔? 그냥 타 먹는 거? or 진짜 커피 만들어? 뭐 커피 땅콩 아니고 콩은 뭐 가루고 어떻게 마셔? 라떼? 그래서 기계 있어 집에서? 커피 기계 있어? 그냥 타 먹어. And I know latte, but 카페 가고 아 원래 라떼는 얼마야? 한국에서? It probably should be super cheap, right? Or not super expensive. 한 미국에서는 뭐 한 라테 사면 뭐 제일 큰 거 아니고 제일 작은 거 아니고 뭐 in the middle, right? 한 8,000원? 8,000원이야. 미국에서. 제일 큰 거 아니고. 라떼 미국에서 좀 비싸. 그래서 밖에 나오고 라떼 커피 그렇게 많이 안 사와. 비싸지. 비싸지. 야. 저 그래서 그냥 집에서 만들어. 저는. 그리고 재밌어. 뭐 기기 쓰고 뭐 많이 있어. 저 기계는 비싸. 비싸. 뭐나 I got it for 700 USD. So I don't know how to do the conversions. It's like more how much? Like $700 for my espresso machine. 700 USD. How's that? I'm trying to remember how to see it in Korean. Hold on. 십만 원? 10만 원 아니고. Actually, yeah, it's about so 700 for that, another 700 for my grinder, and then $200 for other stuff. Hold on. Trying to think. 10만 원? 맞아. 그냥 한 개만. 다른 거는 700불, 600불, 600 USD. So 한 10만 불 맞아, right? 10만 불. Is that a million, right? Did I see that correctly in Korean? God damn. Counting in Korean is interesting. I mean, it's similar to Japanese. So how they like count? They don't have like they don't have a million. Like what they do is like they like add numbers together. So think of 17. They don't say 17. What they say is 10, 7, 10 plus 7. So instead of saying 17, they would say, oh, no, sorry. I want to get to like the really big numbers. Like instead of saying a million, they'd say like 1,000, 1,000, like 10,000, 1,000, 10,000, 1,000. That's how they say a million, I think. Yeah, 맞아, right? 10만, 뭐 10만 불은 맞아, right? For a million? 10만 불 맞아? Deemer? No, that's how the Dutch count. Oh, damn. Okay. Okay. I mean, that's cool and all, but it kind of gets, you kind of forget. I guess since I don't use it super often, I forget. Shut the fudge up, Fizzy. No, it is not absolute cinema. Shut the fudge up, Fizzy. Instead of 720. Dude, okay, okay, okay. Oh, how many eggs would he like? Yes, I would like 20 plus 7. Sir, you could just say 27. You're like, yeah, 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 yeah. Siri, go away. Thank you, Siri. Sorry. It just activated when I say when I said those words. Kind of funny. Or I think Japanese, it's really funny. So you'd watch certain videos, right? I watch certain videos of Japanese people that don't know English super well trying to count. And when they, after they get to 10, they'll say like, 10, 10. And I'm like, oh, it's because of their counting system. So they'll say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then they'll get to 10, and they don't know the word for 11. So they'll say 10, 1, 10, 2, 10, 3. Yeah, because in Japanese it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 10, 18, 90 or 19, and then hatachi or juni. Depending on the situation, you could use either or. But hey, it's not as messed up as Korean, bro. Korean, they have like 2 effing like numbering systems. I think Gamer could explain it a lot uh better. I don't fully understand it. Yeah, Deemer, can you explain why the hell Korean language has 2 counting systems? Like, hello? Excuse me? So I think like one of them is really similar to like Mandarin and Japanese. It's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, right? But there's like another one is like 하나, 둘, 셋, 넷, 다섯, 여섯, 일곱, 여덟, 아홉, 열, 여덟. Like, hello? Excuse me? Like, can we not like pick one? Why the hell do you need 2? I Hello, hello. How's it going, Diva? Japanese too. What do you mean Japanese too? No, no, no. Okay, okay. Deemer. In Japanese, like they have certain words that are different, slightly different, right? So there is he totsu he yeah. But there's a few, but those are few words, right? Like nana, depending on certain it change, right? Or ichi, it would be eat. But remember, but like the general will stay the same, right? But it's not a completely new system like Korean. That's what I'm saying. Like you have two completely different numbers systems. That's what I'm saying is like it's so confusing. Like you ask, right? Yeah, final boss in Korea. like a, it's like the numbers. Goddamn, bro. Like if you ask how old someone is, right? You'll do the like hana turu senet hasa yosot, right? And then if you're asking how much something costs, then you'll use the ilis hamsa oyuk chirpar. Like I don't know, man. I don't even know. Holy shiz. Probably Deemer doesn't even understand too. I bet this Deemer just uses it just mindlessly and he's like, oh yeah, this is just it's always been like this. He can't explain, oh yeah, this is he can't be like, okay, so when you're doing this specific thing, you have to use this because this is the reason why we do it. He's just gonna be like, I don't know. It just sounds right. He literally is just gonna say, it just sounds right to him. That's why he says it. Isn't that right, freaking goddamn freaking natives? This is why natives always don't make the best teachers. They'll just be like, I don't know. It's always been like that. And you're like, great. Effing great, man. That's so helpful. Thank you so effing much. Because when you're native, right, you don't really think about all the grammar rules and whatnot. You just do what you grew up with. And then as non-native speakers, you don't have that like advantage of using that language for like 50 years. So you have to kind of like understand why people use it instead of just feeling or based off of, oh, it sounds correct, right? So natives aren't always the best teachers for that reason. At this point, I'm gonna give up my ID card, then they could see my birthday. I mean, again, that's why when like learning languages, learning their culture is such a big thing. Language is a huge part, or culture is a huge part of it. Like for instance, if you look at the like Japanese language, right? A lot of it is so contextual. Very everything's contextual. It's not super direct with certain things. Or if you are super direct, it's considered like very abrasive and rude. Again, and that's just their culture. How they speak. It's very passive. It's not a good or a bad thing. It's just different. Compared to like American English, we're hella direct. Generally speaking. I mean, definitely there's ways to make it not as direct, but it's a lot harder, right? In that's why I think English is such a powerful language in the sense that the way to express yourself in a very specific manner to hit certain motions is so much easier. Like they have very specific words, right? Like I could use the word platitudes. You're like, what the hell does that mean, right? Platitudes means things that are said really often, and it just loses its meaning. And usually, it's used in a negative connotation, right? So it's very, very, very specific, and you could use it, and people will people will have an understanding like immediately, right? When I say, oh yeah, and during the speech that he gave, he said a lot of platitudes while everyone rolled their eyes. See how like powerful that is to just say that, as instead of just saying common sayings. Of course, there's like very, very specific words uh like that doesn't translate well in different languages. There are something like, of course, there are different words that comes is kind of similar, but it doesn't give the same connotation for, right? But I think in English there is a lot more of that just because of how um vast the language is. That's why I think that's one of the reasons why it's a considered a lingua franca. And that all that means is that a it is an extremely common language internationally. That's what a lingua franca is. Probably the second most is probably going to be Mandarin. And from talking to my friends and whatnot, yeah, Mandarin, it gets like really, really, really specific too. But there's a lot of but there's a lot of history with each of the words. I mean, same with like English. Like for instance, the term contradiction in Mandarin is actually a very interesting story. So what it is that there's these two soldiers, right? They had these two different weapons. One is a spear, right? A spear that could break anything, everything and anything it could pierce through. Doesn't matter how strong the material is, it always has. And then you have the shield, right? And legends say that the shield is able to block anything, anything and everything. It could block. Now, when these two things come together, what happens? The spear that could pierce anything and the shield that can block everything. That then it becomes like a contradiction, right? You're like, oh, okay, what kind of takes over? Yeah, yeah, pretty much, pretty much. And in Mandarin, if you have those two characters together, shield and or the story of like the and shield and spear together, that means contradiction in Mandarin. So there's like things like that where you're like, holy shiz, like the story behind it and like the culture, like because if you do a literal translation, you're like, shorts what? Spear Does that make contradiction? Then you hear like the story behind it. You're like, oh, I get it now. Tell in the back room. Is it for you? Is it a YouTube link, Fizzy? Because if it's not on Spotify, I probably will just give your points back. Because if I have to do YouTube browser, then it's a lot of work for me, and I'm not gonna do that. It's not worth it. So if it's not on Spotify, then I am going to give you your points back, or just don't even bother sending it. As you could tell, I have an interest in learning languages. Chinese characters are so dependent on what its symbol means and how they put together. It was a struggle trying to learn it. Yeah. The whole world glitches out and turns out the matrix they live is a tub with our was soaked in 24/7. Hey, listen, man. The whole concept of matrix has been a thing that a lot of philosophers has been thinking about for a while. I mean, why do you think the concept ergo sum conguit, I think therefore I am, by Rene Descartes? Rene Descartes? Fudge. You know what I'm saying? That one guy. Rene Descartes. Descartes? Fudge. He doubted everything essentially. But that argument, I think therefore I am, is actually really interesting if you actually look into it. So the whole concept, or the reason why he says that, is he was trying to get a argument for the existence of God, and that is the first part, right? The first part of the proof. Um Now, the rest of the proof, or the things that he used to try to argue for the existence of God, is fairly weak, but the first part of the proof, I think therefore I am, has been that part is so effing strong. Because let's say, because you have the inclination to think, like the ability to think, there it must mean that you must exist, you must be alive in some sort of way. Even if you were in, like, let's say the matrix, right? When you're in a simulation, you can't trust anything that you see or do or whatever. But because you have the ability to think, that can only happen if you exist. And it doesn't matter if everything that you see is a lie, you're in a simulation, there's aliens probing our brains. Because we have the ability to think and we have a conscious, we must exist. So that part um has held true. I think therefore I am. Ergo sum conguit. And again, it has been, I wouldn't say it's been considered an axiom, but at this point, kind of, just because no one is able to kind of like disprove it or whatnot. Keanu Reeves, nah. A fellow linguist enthusiast, I see. Not what I wouldn't say I'm a linguist enthusiast. Philosophy, Fumi moments, yeah. I have no mount. I screen reference mentioned. Lord. I have no mouth, and I must scream. Yeah, that's a Matrix reference. Yeah, Matrix is amazing, dude. Holy shiz. Let's see. If it's on Spotify, sure. If not, then oh, it should be here. Yeah. Look at that. Hold on, I'm gonna use the Russian BRB. The restroom. Alrighty, chat. I'm back. What did I miss? And yes, I washed my hands. Busy. Okay, what happened? Wait, I got an English cover. Is this not what you wanted? Oh, rip. AM, an hateful artificial connoisseur which brought the nearest extinction of humanity with achieving self-awareness. It regens AM. What? Spoiler alert, 4 died except 1. And no. What? What? Day 164. Oh, it's a game or something. Ah. Oh, maybe started streaming. 164. Something new. Somehow they backed out of axing Adobe animate, though it won't get any more updates. Damn, just because of the backlash was so bad. Dude, yeah, I saw so holy shit. I saw so many effing videos about it. I'm like, damn. I don't know, it was like this crazy. I know there'd be some backlash, but I didn't know it was gonna be like that massive, you know? Just as massive as my dick. Has both, I see. Already. Let's see. This. Actually, you want me to see? Is this it? Is this the song, Fizzy? Oh, I don't think this is it. Not correct. I don't know. Anyways, time to do rotation. Woo! Who loves rotation? I don't. Okay, I gotta do my rotations. Freaking goddamn, freaking like heavy rotations. Go line, go line. Um, I got the day off tomorrow. Oh yeah, it's middle of the week. Yeah, you have like such a weird schedule of when you have off and on. Oh man, is he coming to my stream? No way. But yeah, Fizzy. So how did you got that day, bro? That day off? I'm so confused. In all honesty, having a 4-day, like honestly, that's kind of ideal. Like having 3 days on, one off, then 3 days on, or 4 days on, and then another off. It's like in the middle of the way. It's pretty good, you know. But it's interesting how your workplace does that. Was it like a corporate option or the thing that everyone decided? Or you're like, I'm gonna have this day off just cause. Oh no. He thinks delete. I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to you different different viewer. I dual stream. I stream on Twitch and on YouTube at the same time. Sorry, I'm talking to the stream. I'm listening to him, listening to me. Goddamn, this effing guy. Not everything's about you, man. Goddamn. I'm kidding, kidding. So, oh yeah, since he's listening, 对不起，我的中文不好。对不起，对不起。See, like, let's say I want to say, well, the what is it? The tones, right? You know how someone says I want like I'll get confused, right? When I say, "Oh, 我要睡觉," they'll be like, "Wait, 睡觉 or 睡觉?" And I'm like, I'll be like, I'll be like, "Wait a minute." I'm like, "Well, I'm at a restaurant, so obviously the dumplings, right?" They're like, "But you said you wanted sleep." I'm like, "Yeah, man. It's one of those things." Goddamn freaking tones. Anyways, hi. I'm not flexing my Mandarin chat. Hi, Shatra. Welcome, welcome. Hello, welcome to the art. Yeah. Well, yeah, chat. Yeah, in Mandarin, 睡 like yeah, wait, 睡觉 and 睡觉 is like one is dumplings and one is like sleep, right? But depending on like the tones, right? What kind of tones you use, it could either means sleep or dumplings. So that's one of the things, you know? So tongue marks are like really important. Or like another one is like what is it? There's four different ma's, right? So there's like mama, which is like mother, right? There's like ma, which is like a question mark. Then there's like ma, like the horse, and I don't know what the other one is, right? So literally, what you could be calling your mother a horse, bro? you the wrong tongue. You gonna call your mother a horse? Like god damn, like you like imagine you going to your beloved honorable mother and you call her a horse. What do you do in that situation, you know? Uma musume. How do you say I slept like a dumpling? Oh, don't ask me, Fizzy. I don't even know how to say that, bro. I don't know. Oh man, trying to. I guess yeah. With what he's trying to say is like, oh, you just say "mama" and then just force you to say it once. What do? You won't stop. You won't stop till finish. How do you finish it? In what capacity? Well, yeah, chat. Learning language is difficult. Don't learn them. Oh yes, of course. Damn. I mean, this drawing's good. This perspective is. Oh. Um. Uh. Let me see. Um. Hold on. Do you watch? Do you know about Prince? Um. Stuff about perspective, like yeah. He's Diva's talking to UM4. What? English, Thai, and Dutch? God damn. Wait. Diva is right. Pinot, Chinese, and uh dang, his English not bad. His English better than my Mandarin. That's what matters. Ever since I moved back, I didn't get to practice Chinese, so I'm bilingual. Wait, you moved to China, Diva? That's what it kind of sounds like from what you're telling me. I'll teach you the secret Pinot language called the Bayin. What the hell is that? We were thought to use the alphabet to talk in shiz. We actually use Asian noodles too. What? Bayin? You just look it up and how we've been talking if we weren't colonized. Oh, what? Nani? I don't understand. Bayin. Whoa. Is that bad? Oh, what? Yeah, if you don't mind me asking, what part of China? Oh, hell no. Oh, you lived in Shanghai. Okay, Diva. I mean, delete. Oh, that's pretty cool. You are from Taiwan. In Kaohsiung or Taipei. Uh, I just know those two cities. North or South Taiwan. The only reason why I know is because my friend is from Taiwan. Or one of my friends are from my best friend is from Taiwan, so I know a little bit about Taiwan because of that. I sent in DMs. Okay, busy. Let me take a gander. Whoa! Okay, that's literal noodles. Wait, hold on. Yeah. Ah, Taidong. Where is that? Oh, that's more. Oh, that's more south. Okay, okay. Oh, oh, that's pretty cool. Oh, it's literally the opposite direction. It's east. It's east. Okay. We weren't exempt from Asian using squigglies as letters. I mean, it is what it is. Wait, Diva, how long did you live in Shanghai for? Wait, um, delete. Wait, did you study art in university or was it something else? It was like 70 years or so. I was at international school, so people talk, so I just spoke in English. Ooh. International school. Okay. Goddamn engineering. Goddamn engineering. I bet you it's civil engineering. Okay, it's either civil engineering. I'm guessing for him. Civil engineering. Software? Oh, okay. He's a software engineer. Software engineer. Yeah, it's called software engineer. If you're just doing computer science. Oh, you hated software engineer? Goddamn. Sorry, I'm having like 3 different conversations right now. Yeah, Deemer. Yeah, delete. The reason why I know actually know pretty well is because my brother-in-laws, they both studied they're software engineers. They work for big companies and they do a lot. Just say you want to draw big fat big fat anime titties, man. I You want to draw big fat anime titties for a living. Okay, got it. International is expensive. Yeah, it is. Damn, so Deemer not Deemer, Diva got some money, bro. Came from a little bit of money. You know what? This time I am gonna do things from this direction since the other ones I did were that direction. Oh, this is gonna be difficult. Okay, gotcha. Delete. So, like, what specifically do you want to do? You want to do concept art? You want to do character design, or just anything? Because you have to make a portfolio, you have to do companies, etc., etc. Oh damn! Trying to think about this in a side profile is actually fairly difficult. God damn. Mm, gotcha, gotcha. Kind of difficult. Do you know anyone in the industry or any connections? Delete because it's kind of important to have connections. And it makes it easier to get your foot in the door, as you're speaking about. I mean, I no, just don't worry about it, man. Don't worry about what we were talking about earlier. It's not no, it's not. It's nothing like that. I promise. God damn it, God damn it, man. Now I'm being seen as a racist, bro. God damn, bro. They built my iPhone. Hey, labor's cheap, okay? Oh hell no! I'm not drawing for work. This is just hobby. But I want to get really, really, really good. So I'm drawing the intensity and how I do stuff is like I am trying to get into the quote unquote industry, but it's just more for personal. Yeah, yeah. I work in the medical field, so I get paid a lot of money. and I'm good at what I do. Sorry, I'm having a conversation with like again with another streamer with the stream. I have their stream open. I'm talking to them. They have my stream open. Talking back and forth. So sorry, chat, if it sounds really confusing. I swear, I don't have schizophrenia. Okay, I don't have schizophrenia. I'm talking to Delete. He's streaming right on YouTube. I'm talking to YouTube chat. You know, then I'm talking to Twitch chat. It's like three different. Okay. We're all talking. Okay, we're all talking. You just talk to them like a normal person. Midnight. What do you mean? Does that really change the dynamics? It shouldn't. Yeah. Oh, not his inner demons. Hell, shut the fudge off them for not. But yeah, Midnight. That I don't think. Oh my goodness. Oh, they lied about being a bro. Okay. Now that's different. Now that's different. If they lied about being a bro. Oh, I see. Bro forgot his schizo build. Shut the fudge up, dude. um, let's see. Oh yeah, but dead. Delete. It's pretty much you have to do high volume stuff in a short period of time. Essentially, like working in the industry. Or from what I could kind of see. So imagine, let's say you're doing character design, right? They want you to design a character with like let's say they give you 5 topics and they want this kind of vibe, right? And then they ask you in 1 week, give them 20 different designs. So it's like a lot of that kind of stuff. So they'll look at it and be like, "Ooh, I like these 3. I like these 3 designs. Make these a little bit more polished." Then you go back and then you polish it, or they're like, "Ooh, change this about this design," and go from there. Come back to me. Like, the art director would look at that, and then you would do the same process. Get that thing, refine it 3 different ways, and then present it to them. So it's a lot of that, a lot of volume and time constraints. So I think a good practice would just be kind of doing that. Let's say you were trying to do something, kind of building yourself to draw to that capacity. To get so like when you get in, it's not necessarily that I studied about it, but I've listened to like podcasts. I like watch classes by like people in the industry, and they're saying this is kind of what you expect. Because again, if you're drawing for a company, it's corporate. Everything needs to be done like very systematically. There's time constraints. Yeah. Actually, for real though, if you're not built to handle art very quickly, then the industry isn't for you. Yeah. And what I see is pretty spot on, right, Diva? Or would you say slightly different? That I'm saying like there's time constraints. They want you to do a lot, and you have to meet deadlines. And then they'll do everything by steps. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. And yeah. Also, delete. Diva is currently interning at a company right now. A gaming company? Is that right, Diva? It's gotten especially bad since AI. Yeah. AI doesn't make any better. Animation studio. Okay, animation studio. Okay, gotcha. What company? Hey, let's not get into specifics, M4. Okay, we're not trying to dox this guy. But that's why I say like that's why I say like specific. Or I'm not asking for super specifics.
Okay, come on, man. Come on. We gotta respect his privacy, okay? Okay. Yeah, you don't have to tell us anymore, Diva. I just wanted confirmation. What I say is accurate. Then I would recommend what is it? Looking at portfolios or like the company's work. I wouldn't say, of course, yes, like you should portfolio, you should have some stuff rendered and whatnot. But if you look at certain things, like let's say scheming is certain models or character designs or whatnot, are there's like there's a few things that they really look at. They don't really look at super polished stuff. Because it's more of like, okay, what they're looking at is not only are you a good artist, is like, oh, how does your stuff look and can it fit into a system? And if you can draw very fudge, I don't know Mandarin chat. How do you say polished in Mandarin? Does anyone know? Wait, hold on. I'm looking it up. I'm looking it up. Okay. Polished in Mandarin. Oh, dude. Oh, shit. How to pronounce it. Goddamn. What the fudge? I don't think that's how you say polished in Mandarin. What the hell? It says 我现在做货. No, that does not sound like polished. Um. Oh. 搭模. My tongue. 搭模. 今 Hold on. Let me. I think that's or I think this is a better. Hmm. I don't even. It's okay. Wow. Hold on. I'm trying to find a YouTube video. It's gonna hold. I think this is it. I'll send it to everyone. You don't have to watch that right now, Delete. You can watch it later. Just something that you can listen to. Oh yeah, holy shiz. The Epstein interview got leaked. Did anyone watch it? I haven't. I heard it was kind of wild. Yeah. Oh, there was a video for Delete. The FNAF in God damn. But yeah, sure, man. Nah. God damn. Freaking I swear. I do have a Discord. I do have a Discord. Yeah, I'm down. I'll probably be the only English speaker there. And I'll be like, "Hi guys. Hi guys. I'm the foreigner. I'm just that random American that just wanted sleep and dumplings at the same time because no one can understand me. I'll just take both." Yeah, Delete. I'm talking to Delete right now. Let me send you me stream right now. I'm talking to him, okay? I swear I don't have schizophrenia, okay? I'm talking to another person. They're talking to me at the same time. Yeah, chat. Go to the stream and say hi. The voices. Shut up. It's not voices. I swear. Chat. I'm not. I'm not. I'm not talking to. I'm talking to a real person. See, M4 is there. M4 is there. See, M4. That's proof that I'm not. I am take. I don't. I don't have schizophrenia. Okay, I don't have that effing schizophrenia. Which chat? Both chats. Both chats. Okay, that's effing solid proof. Okay. OMG, the OFO is not real. God damn. See, chat. I'm not insane. I No, shut up, Delete. Don't stop. Don't do that to me. Don't say you're a ghost. Don't say you're dead. Don't say any of that shit, okay? Oh my goodness. Oh my, what do you mean you're not real? Chat, you probably have both things open. Again, you're hearing us having a conversation, right? You can hear we're going back and forth. There might be a little bit of a delay, right? But we are chatting, okay? See, like people thinks that he is schizophrenic, and people think that I'm schizophrenic. Okay, so it works both ways. So delete, don't make this weird. Just say, hey, I'm just talking to this guy, you know? What? What? Well, yeah, well, what are you gonna say to your chat then, huh? Are you gonna say that in Mandarin too? Ah, silence. Silence. Got you there. We're talking to the Ouija board. Okay, what? You want me to make a Ouija board? Okay, what? Yes, no, what is it? A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. See, okay, chat. If I'm truly talking to a ghost, right? Okay, what questions will we ask? Okay, damn, even Fizzy Water went over. Okay, chat. What do you want to ask the ghosts whose name is Delete? Or what question do you want to ask? Okay, since you think I'm talking to an effing ghost, I have the Ouija board right here. Yes, no. What questions? What question? What's in the Luigi board? There is no. I said Ouija, not Luigi. Waluigi. Now y'all are getting silent. Now y'all are getting silent. See, this effing crap. Question: will Delete force Evu to draw an illustration? How's that a question? How can he force me? I will. Welcome to the stream. How's that a question to Delete? Excuse me. Yes, Fizzy. That would be very that would be racist to ask him. that is I can't ask delete that. This is my first time interact. Okay, this is not my okay. He's interacted with me in the comments of like my past stream, but this is the first time I'm like legit having a conversation with him, right? I don't think I have enough social capital, right, Fizzy, to ask that question. I know, like, I could ask someone else that. I could ask my good friend that, and he'll stare me in the eyes and be like, "God damn," but answer it, right? It's one of those things. Just in case. Yeah, I know. That's why. What do you think I didn't read that like out loud? There's an effing reason why. Mm. DC group, Discord group. Maybe it's send it in. The voices could type in chat. Shut the. Yeah. The ghost is now high tech. Instead of using the Ouija board, they just talk in chat now. You know, they just type stuff up. They're with the times. You know, they're with the times. We don't have to like light up incense and like roll dice. We don't. They've upgraded. Okay, they understood. No. they their patch got updated. You know. E-Ghost? Nah. E-Ghost? That's crazy. Wait, isn't that just a bot? Isn't that just an effing bot, bro? New Phasmo update dropped equipment Twitch chat. The ghost just types what kind of supernatural forces they are. E-Ghost is crazy. E-Ghost. That's crazy, bro. God damn. Is this a new series? Is this gonna be the new is this gonna be the new story? Bro, wait. Schizo arc? Nah, it's not schizo arc. Dude, Chad, do you think there's gonna be a manga, dude, about e-ghosts? I can't believe I wait. No. Okay. Are you thinking like light novel or manga, chat? Title of e-ghosts. We just what is it? My first thing, like my what is it? Hold on. Wait, hold on. I'm trying to cook. Okay. Wait, hold on. Chat, you can think too. Okay, try to think of like a light novel title or a manga with this interaction with e-ghost. I can't believe I fell for an e-ghost, or I thought or what is it? My chat thought I was schizophrenic, but in reality, I was talking to an e-ghost. I don't know, something like that. I can't believe chat GPT e-ghosted me in my RPG. Damn. What's an e-ghost? Oh, ooh. How do I even get? How do I catch you up to date? How do I even explain this, bro? You know what? I'm just gonna say watch the VOD. I think that's the best way to explain it. I don't know how to even go about it. That time I got reincarnated as a med specialist, and an e-ghost is now haunting my art stream. Bro, that time my AI girlfriend e-ghost. Holy shit. Okay, listen, but the lead is a dude. The lead is a dude, and we know he's not AI, bro. Come on, come on, come on, come on. He's real. He's real. Listen, he's real. God damn it. This is something else, Chad. What do you mean handle it? Yeah, I don't think you sent the link. I hate pain, so I ghost max my chatters before they could do it first. Starring popular Shield Lolly Maple Zamori. Okay, what the fudge, Fizzy? What the hell do you mean by that? Wait, delete. Did you ever send the link to your Discord? Or no? You're getting to it. There is no. Hold on. Yeah, send the Discord ID. I could send the ID. I don't know why the link is not going through. Wait, your Discord ID? Goddamn. You're gonna get a whole bunch of friend requests in like 5 seconds. Actually, it might just be me. Or who knows? People might want to befriend the e-ghost, and hopefully you don't ghost them. Bad joke? No laughter? Damn. Okay, chat. Goddamn. It's kind of depressing. Are egos the souls and memories of people who have been uploaded, recreated, and uploaded on the internet? No, 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 no. Okay, okay, no. It's just okay, okay, okay. Okay, okay. No, 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 no. Okay, okay. Egos is it's just the coin, it's the term that we coined. Okay. Okay, all it is, right, is I saw that Delete was streaming, and this is my first time talking to him. So I just went and said hi, and then he saw that I was streaming, so we just turned on each other's stream, and we're just talking to each other instead of like typing in chat, right? There's a little bit of delay, and people don't hear him, so it people think that I'm schizophrenic, right? When I'm talking, because I'm talking to YouTube chat and Twitch chat, but you could see what they're saying on right, like down below, right? But Delete, you don't hear him or see him or anything. So people thought I was talking to a ghost. I sent a link to his YouTube channel So everyone's like, oh, he's actually real. And then M4 decided to start calling him an e-ghost because everyone thought he was a ghost or something. But he's, you know, he's the internet ghost. So yeah, e-ghost. Yeah. No, I thought you were reading chat, lol. No, I'm not reading chat, bro. But be friended to e-ghost so you get e-cursed. God damn, bro. You need to stop with the E, bro. We're not Markiplier, okay? I'm not Markiplier. I mean, technically, we could say Deemer could be Markiplier because he's Korean, but he's like full Korean. Hey, Deemer, could he say? I know I'm not gonna do that to him. Wait, delete. Did he send that? I don't see anything. I just see my DC ID and nothing else. Wait, hold on. Let me. Yeah, what the fudge? I don't see anything from you. So odd. I don't know. Okay, how about this? I will send you my thing. It's so effing odd. I don't know what's happening. Yeah, I'll send you my Discord ID. Wait. Hold on. Fuck. Okay, I can't remember. That's my ID. You could type it in into Discord, add me, and then we could go from there. Hello, my name is Markiplier. Oh my gosh, Deemer. God damn it. Well, on a serious note, I submitted my first pass on the shot I was working on. Yippee. Oh, nice, nice. Got some work done, baby. Yeah, that's the ID. Yeah, you could search it on Discord. Yeah, you should be able to go to Discord, add friends, and then copy paste that, and then you should see me. Ah, yes, I got it. Okay, accepted you. Yeah, yeah, I accepted. Yeah. Yay. But yeah, you could send your server link here. Yeah, I am in his server. What do you mean? Yay. You don't have any permissions. Of course. Of course. He's the GOAT. Damn, I have no permissions. Yeah, I could tell. Actually, some of your how you're drawing the figures, it's it's very like his in terms of measurements. At least the one sitting down on the chair. It seems like the measurements he would use. Damn, we got no permissions. I guess delete has to add stuff. course. Wait, do you have his? Are you in his Patreon? Yeah, we have no. Oh yeah. Delete in the future. Make sure you give us permission so we can see the server and do stuff. No, chat. I'm I'm talking to delete. I'm talking to delete. Goddamn it. Oh my god. Not everything's about you, chat. You need to give us roles, I think. Hold on, let me see. Cheating on Mo and Chan again. Unbelievable, this guy. What do you mean? And it goes nevertheless. Dude, what the fuck? What do you mean? What are you talking about, bro? It's insane. How could you? I was never cheating on no one, bro. I don't know what y'all are. Yeah. What do you mean you don't know delete? Damn, we got invited and we can't even do nothing, bro. Dude, we got gypped. We got gypped, chat. We hella got gypped. It's not created by you? Wait, so you don't have. Oh my goodness. Nah, bro. Dude. Have no permissions to do anything. Invites us. We can't do shit. Goddamn, bro. Damn, that's crazy. Damn. You got invited, but can't even. It's like getting invited to the party and they don't even let you inside the house, bro. They're like, sorry, you need to stand outside in the colds. Yeah, just shiver. No, can't even do it. Oh shit, bro. God damn it. Can't change the rules, but can't do shit, bro. Okay, I thought I was scuffed, chat. I thought my stream was scuffed, my server was scuffed. You know, after this, this like built my confidence. Maybe I know what I'm doing. Bro, got the EA treatment. I bet CTLC. That's crazy. Yeah, I could do it later. Yeah, yeah, delete. No, no, no. Yeah, tell your chat that you fucked us in 10 different ways. Sideways, backways. Didn't even buy us dinner. Just full force. Just a raw dog, full force, no lube. Goddamn, bro. feel like I'm looking at the the Great Firewall of China all over again. Bro, damn, our social credit isn't high enough, chat. We can't enter unless our social credit is high enough. God damn. I say this even though he's from Taiwan, and number two, everyone in the server speaks English. God damn. I'll keep it like this. Damn, why did I choose such a difficult pose to do? Yes, whatever. Come on, man, you can't give up. You know what Shia LaBeouf would say before getting sued by Nike? Just do it. Don't let your dreams become memes. What a legend. Perspective takes another soul. Listen, delete. You could do the same thing as Diva did. So Diva sold his soul to the devil, and now he's able to do perspective pretty well. Yeah, don't let your dreams become memes. Wait, how much do you sell your soul for, Diva? Like what, like a quarter of your soul for perspective powers, right? I mean, it's not a terrible deal, right? It's not super expensive, right? You're not selling all of your soul. Just like a fraction. Like, do you really need like a fraction? What? Excuse me? What? I sold 80% of it and got $1 and a shawarma in return. God damn! Busy, what do you sell? Goddamn. Busy, you said you wanted a shawarma and a drink, right? Shawarma and like a soda or something? What do you sell 80% of your soul for a shawarma? I mean, you get to get really good perspective of shit skills, and you get a shawarma, bro. Since you always complain about how hungry you are all the time, bro. I think that's a pretty good deal. No? I'll sell. I will sell myself for exposure, bro. Exposure. This perspective on it works. It looks like hell to draw because the BG makes it so much. Oh yeah, of course, of course. It's just all the noise. Just the noise makes it better. Sold mine for an ice cream. Okay, what kind of ice cream? What flavor? Okay, it's really important on the flavor, bro. If it's just vanilla, dude, you got gypped. You got effing gypped if it's like vanilla. But if it's like, I don't know, something a little bit more fancy, like pistachio with a hint of apricots. You know what? I think that's worth. Yeah, delete. It's imagine it's the mint chocolate chip. God damn, bro. Like rushing your teeth. Like brushing your bro. Okay, if you sold your soul for mint chocolate chip ice cream, I'm so sorry. You should not invest. I don't think you would be good with money if you sold your soul for mint chocolate. I think that's worse than vanilla. At least with vanilla, you know what you're getting. It's like it tastes good, but you know it's like kind of boring. Mint chocolate chip is like you brushing your teeth. You paid someone your soul so you could eat something so you feel like you're brushing your teeth. Like the amount of like mental gymnastics you need to justify that is insane. At least vanillas didn't get NTR hee. What? God damn. I mean, you're right. Wait, okay, okay. What ice cream flavor do you think would get NTR? So we know it's not vanilla, right? It's not gonna be vanilla, but what out of all the ice cream flavors you could think of? I should say the popular ones, okay? Don't do anything super effing crazy like coffee with caramel with a hint of peppermint latte. Okay, none of that. Like more of the popular flavors. Mint chocolate. Wait. Okay, so you think mint chocolate chip? You think mint chocolate chip is the flavor that get NTR? Just because of my analysis of mint chocolate chip ice cream? Or did you like genuinely think that like before? Okay, like you can't let my explanation of why mint chocolate chip is bad be the cause, right? Yeah, we have to make this as impartial as possible. Hold on. Let me Google something, okay? Um least favorite ice cream. Oh, I know one. I got it. No. I got it. I got it, right? Okay, you know what a sherbet is, right? Like sherbet. Dude, think about it. Okay. No. Think about it, chat. Think about it, right? Think about it. So sherbet. What is sherbet, right? Sherbet is like, it's kind of like ice cream, but not sorbet. Yeah, whatever. So I think anything that is very fruity, right? It's kind of like getting NTR, right? Because there's sherbet, right? Um there's like tropical fruit sherbet, right? And then there's ice cream flavored of the same thing. What are you gonna go for? You're gonna say F the sherbet, right? It's not as creamy. It doesn't have all the calories. It's not as what people would say sinful, right? So they'll go for the ice cream. So any like, and again, sherbets are more like fruity. So I think fruity ice cream, fruity ice cream, or the like NTR genre of ice creams, because people will choose that over sherbet, which is a healthier option. Boom. Your mind has been blown. Now, when you think about eating that freaking strawberry ice cream, you could think about that sherbet that just is watching in the corner, feeling so alone, feeling that it's not being eaten, just sitting in the sidelines as their competitor ice cream is being eaten. Let that sink in, chat. Damn, like I blew my own mind. Look at select the fruit salad ice cream. What? Goddamn BuzzFeed, bro. Okay, be honest, chat. Have you ever taken one of those BuzzFeed tests or quizzes? Listen, I have. I have, okay? I was a young, naive, dumb. I was a young, naive kid, okay? And I just took it for the hell of it. So what? What it was for me, I was like the Harry Potter quiz, right? It was a Harry Potter quiz. But here's the thing, there's like an official website and whatnot, but I didn't know about the official website, and it was and it's long, right? The BuzzFeed thing is like 5 questions, 6 questions, whatever. So I just did it. It was something really, really quick. See, that's the only time I did a BuzzFeed quiz. Okay, chat. Okay, relax. I'm for drink. Hi, Sylvian. Welcome. Triple T. Welcome. This drone. Doing rotations. Him delete a whole year of no illustrations. Goddamn. That guy sounds like me. You also stay away from illustrations. Try to get good at line art or anything. It's Sylvian Ivan Wong. You know, the usual. You're suffering. You mean they're taking care of one, or Sheena got another? Sheena's now carrying. Which one? Yeah, I see. So the pull-out game is weak. Hmm. Oh, taking care of one of them. Oh, who is it now this time? Okay, good night. Sleep well. It's your uncle's. Apparently, since we don't have a kid, so we get dumped on. Ah, they're telling you something. Of course. They're being passive aggressive. Of course. Should I neglect one of my old projects again and start a new one or finish the one? Technically, you should finish, right? But, but, Diva, the dopamine that you get from starting a new project is insane. So, yeah. I didn't even start. I don't even have the game, bro. I don't have Silk Song. I haven't even bought it yet. Yeah, you told me last time you were here. I'm sorry, man. I'm here, trying to get good at art. Okay, then you should probably finish the project that's not finished. Oh man, I'm so tired already. God damn. I'm joking too much. I was yapping too much. It's fine. It's okay. Had fun. And I'll be honest, chat. Literally, I mean, that's one of the reasons why I like or enjoy streaming. Even though I'm doing the suffering, do the thing I art equals suffering. One thing that makes it more bearable, you know, having a chat. Y'all make it a little bit more bearable. Just a tad bit more. I might give you crap, chat, but in reality, y'all are very funny. Y'all are Shut up, Benzie. I'm not a Sundre, bro. Fuck. Okay, all right. Y'all need to that figure out. No, no, no. I'm just saying y'all are a bunch. Y'all are a fun bunch of people. See, like I'm like I've been in other like others other how do I say it? Other art streams, right? Be honest. You probably been on other art streams too. You have this much fun? Do you have do you have these many laughs? Be honest. You probably don't. The man is stroking his own ego, thinking chat is reflecting on the stream. No, 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 no. I'm not. Because that means that I'm a effing filthy degenerate that does nothing. Kind of gay, Loki. Aren't you? Oh, wait, now, hold on. Diva. Aren't you, though? What do you... Wait, actually, wait a minute. Oh, fuck. Wait, chat. Wait, is that... Does he get the pass to say that? Okay, because he legitimately does like swing that way. Nah, no, take that back, bro. Take that back. Nah. Hey, can you take that back real quick? Listen, take that back, bro. Take that back. You know what? I'm purging all of this, bro. I'm purging all of this. Can't take back what's the radar detected. Nah, it's broken, bro. And it needs to be tuned up. It needs a tune up, bro. It's been a little while. You have to take it. You have to take it back to. You have to take it back to the shipwright. Get it fixed up. You know. When's the last time it had its maintenance? You know. No. But anyways, but I think my thing still stands. In the sense that, again, people, I mean, depending, right? It could be educational or other things. Wait, still have no permissions. I still have no permissions, bro. I still have no permissions. God damn it. At least he's trying. Oh, fine. We'll see. You telling us your thing is standing is kind of gay? What the fuck? Where come from? Okay. What I am saying is I do not think there is another streamer who does art that can make it entertaining in a way involving the chat and like a bit in doing all this, right? They might tell interesting stories, right? But see, like that whole bit and whatnot, I make I make it where everyone's involved. I try to involve people as much as possible, right? So because with that, right, people get more invested that way. You want to stay a little bit longer. It's more welcoming. And number two, now you're part of the community. Try and oh, excuse me. Now you're garbage like the rest of us. Best part for real. Nah. What do you mean garbage? I don't know about that one, Chief. I don't know about garbage. Oh. Oh, nice. I finally got permissions, dude. Oh yeah, I think everyone should have permissions now on the server. I think. I think so. Yeah, delete things. We got access. Yeah. Now we will spread like a virus. Who is Sept? Hold on, I need to reply to them. No games. Only art. Hold on. More time for if no game. Hold on. Trying to gaslight these fools. Okay. No, not just any garbage. We're your garbage. Whoa, buddy. Listen. Does that mean I have to take y'all out? Does that mean I have to take y'all out if you're my garbage? I don't know, man. That seems kind of expensive, you know? Like, think about it. You know how people who takes out the garbage, they make a lot of money? Or what does it call it? Like sanitation, right? You must make it killing. But listen, man. I mean, are y'all are stinky? Are like y'all are poopy stinky? Is that why? Is that what you think? Poopy stinky? I mean, I don't think there's a problem in admitting if you're poopy stinky. Poopy stinky. Kinky poopy. Damn, these lines are not even. He's gonna take us out now. At least dinner first. Hey, 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 hey. Whoa, whoa, whoa. That was not my prerogative. Okay, this all started because Fizzy said we're not just garbage, any garbage, we're your garbage. And then, I have to take out the garbage every so often, right? Or else it's gonna like stink up the whole house. So it's more sensible to just take y'all out, right? Or do I want to like let you rot in my house? Is that something that is that something that I really want? To just for y'all to rot? Also, is it me or do we not have can you not see any past posts? Maybe not. I don't know. I'm not gonna do anything too crazy in the server. I'm just gonna keep them to myself. Okay, okay. Yeah, yeah. I'm not gonna really yeah, I'm not gonna do anything too crazy, you know? You know? Instead of like starting going in there, starting a war. Oh, wait, yeah, yeah. Let me show you. Okay, so I was talking about this earlier. I kind of forgot about showing y'all stuff. So I was doing my studies, not studies. I was doing rotations with objects, then on paper, and then I was reading what was happening in a different art server, and then they're smack talking gesture drawings, and you know about me and gesture drawings, right? So I gave them a little feel. I gave them I gave them something in return, because they're smack talking gesture. I just took a picture of what I was doing and say like right here, I'm like, I'm like, this is how I feel, y'all smack talking gesture drawings. Even though it would have been better, it would have been way better if I was doing gesture drawings while they were talking about it, but I already was doing gesture drawings. No, I already did my gesture drawings. So I was doing other stuff. Man, drawing on paper feels so good. You should have drew a hand with the middle finger instead of you doing it. That's too much effort, bro. Listen, Fizzy. The amount of time that it would have taken me to draw on a decent middle finger, right? They would have already moved on to a completely different topic. Unless I was a freaking art god, okay? If I was an art god, then that wouldn't really matter too much. That would be a non-issue. Yeah, I think it's important to do gesture drawings. Even though a lot of people don't want to do it. I mean, there's a reason why it's considered one of the fundamentals. Fundamentals. It's not because it's fun. Definitely not because it's fun, bro. I hate doing gesture drawings. I also with a lot of things. I mean, the biggest thing is to gesture, right? Capturing the energy, the action, etc., etc. But it does help with a lot of other stuff as well. So, because if you do it times, right? Number one, your analysis skills will go up immensely. Because let's say you only have a minute to do each one, your analysis skills will start to build pretty rapidly. At first, it's gonna suck, right? You're gonna draw something completely different, but over time, you will recognize certain things, and then you will understand what things to do. You'll analyze stuff pretty fast. Another upside is line economy, right? Being economical. So instead of like, drawing stuff, you instead of doing like several things like this to draw, since they're so short of time, you just have to decide, okay, for the head, I'm just gonna do this for the head. Or for the head, that's my head. I don't know. Or for the arm, this is how I draw my arm. Like like that. You have to be kind of fast with your decisions. You don't have time to dilly-dally around. Another thing it helps with line confidence, because you have to be fairly quick, you can't just pussyfoot around. You have to commit, right? And when I do it, I don't erase. You want to do gesture drawings, whatever line I put down is there. So now I'm very cognizant of each line that I put down. Of course, I'm going to make mistakes here and there, right? But the whole idea is to, really push yourself when doing so. Human anatomy is my comfort zone. It is your comfort zone? God damn, bro. I draw human anatomy to avoid color. Okay, you should start doing colors then. Or you know what? You could build toward it, delete. So instead of going straight into color, you could start doing values. You could start doing values, and then you could do colors afterwards. Since you like since I know who your freaking favorite artist is, and if you kind of watch how he does stuff, he does focus on values first, and then he starts thinking about colors with value. So you could follow a very similar framework. And you don't have to be super crazy too. Let's say you got a scene, right? The scene that you had with your tables, the tables and your character, right? You could probably stick to like what? Like 4 different values and start rendering. And you don't have to do anything super crazy for now. You could just keep it really simple and readable. Probably just use a hard brush. I would not recommend soft brush right now. So because when you're doing this, you should think about what values and then shapes. Because these are the like 2 key things when rendering. because values and shapes, I mean, colors will help. I should say colors will kind of enhance the like volume values, but the shapes is the things that gives it, oh yeah, this is what this is. This is what that is. I don't know. I'm just very afraid of values and colors. Keep it simple. Keep it really, really simple. One thing that you could do is something like this, right? So this is how I practice. You take like a work that you like. You get something that you like, and then you could just make it very simple in terms of how you render. Holy. Oh, is this your old project, Diva? Sorry, I just looked at it. Damn. Well, if you have something to share in media, just let me know. Like, hey, I shared something in media. Just let me know, and I'll check it out. When I have the time, or whenever I get the chance. Right, man. I feel like I always do this. Okay, so this is something. Ah, gotcha. I usually stop at line art. Gotcha. One thing you could do, right? So this is one thing I do. So this is what I do when I like watch anime. This is literally one of the things I do when I watch anime. So this is done on my iPad. So I would like look at different characters, right? From like Twitter. And then I'll have my iPad. I'll use a hard brush. I'll just pick 4 colors, 4 values, and then I'll just render it like this. Very simple, very, very simple. It's very dirty, big shapes. It's not super detailed. The whole point of this is to get values and shapes just down. Yeah, then that's something. Then if that's the thing, then yeah, you should definitely spend more time on that, right? You shouldn't just spend time on the things that you're good at. You have to really push yourself. But again, this is very simple. Hell, yeah, right now I'm not telling you to do like value studies on still lifes. Those are effing hard. Still lifes are really blending. If you're really pushing for realism, that's where it gets really, really difficult. I mean, you can start trying to do that, but I don't know. I think doing something like this is a little bit more palatable, a little bit more approachable. And then, then later on, where's my November? I did a demo for someone. Yeah, I did a demo for someone because they're like, "Oh, how should I approach rendering stuff?" And I said the 2 most important things to rendering is shapes and values. This is what you should do. This is how you approach it. They're like, "Okay." Like 10 minutes later, comes back to me and be like, "How do I effing approach it?" And I'm over here, I'm like, "Ah, fine, I'll do a live demo." And they just sent me this, like, "Oh yeah, I kind of want to like do something like this." I'm like, I look at it, I'm like, okay. Then I tell them, okay, 4 values, and then I again keep it really, really, really simple. 4 values, just 4 values. Make sure when you're picking the values, you do not use absolute white, absolute darkness. Do not use soft brush for right now because this is again to build your skills, and then copy what you see and make certain decisions, right? Um, because this is where decision making comes into play. Okay. Like there's some things that I did. That's not this is slightly different, but I had to do it to push things out. So for instance, right? Now, if you look at values, right? if you look generally this and this, how I approached it is slightly different. And why is that? Or this slightly different from this is I'm pushing certain values, even though it's not exactly the same. Like this one's a little bit darker. I did it here, but this value right here is not going to be the same as this one, right? In the grand scheme of things, if you look at this, this one's a lot darker than this. But for this purposes, I'm like, oh yeah, I'm just doing this to push this out. And there's certain things that I did here. Again, that's not very indicative of the overall thing. Or like if you are to compare this 1-to-1, some certain decisions that I make doesn't make sense. But since I constrain myself to only using 4 values, these decisions that I made make sense for to make it readable, to show a little bit more contrast. I just feel a stronger inner resilience to draw to rendering drawings. Goddamn. These goddamn different people. But yeah, delete. I would recommend you to just start doing it. Again, start simple, remember? Start super simple. And then once you once you feel a little bit more comfortable, then you could start pushing stuff a little bit more detail rather than making it big, what is it? Big blobs like this. Detailed big blobs. It's like a slowly it's like slowly building on it. Because the thing is, when approaching something, you should a good rule of thumb is you want to target for like an 85, right? Let's say a score is like 100 is perfect, super easy, like it kind of bores you, and then like a 0 is like no knowledge. Or let's say 50 is you kind of know what to do, but you're extremely overwhelmed. You want something in the middle. You want to aim for that 85% where you're outside your comfort zone because it's not 100%. It's not so difficult where you're lost. It's just enough. Like doing something like this is really simple. Doing something like this is a little bit more challenging. So it's building on fundamentals first, right? When you get a little bit more comfortable, you start challenging yourself. Try to push it a little bit farther. Okay, relax, M4. And again, the constraints of just using 4 values will help you a lot, because I think one of the things that's really overwhelming about rendering stuff is you have like so many choices. It's kind of limitless, so you overwhelm yourself. By doing this, by sticking with only 4 values, it helps you just really focus on developing the skills, the shapes and values, when to use what and why, what things to consider, how, like, the process of rendering. You're able to develop all those different skills, right? Those skill sets without being overwhelmed, compared to if you were to be like, oh yeah, let me render in full illustrations right off the bat. So it's like taking it by steps and increasing the intensity, the intensity each time. But hey, you do whatever you want. You're an effing adult. I'm not your mom. That's just my recommendation to you. I don't recommend mine and dying. Yeah, goddamn. Having perspective's crazy. Goddamn. Hi Aldo, welcome. I don't really. Yeah, they retracted it though. It will still exist. It just won't get updates anymore. Oh man, I'm tired. I need coffee. Oh, I definitely need some coffee. Holy shiz. I need me some coffee. Probably what I'll do. Oh shiz, I did not have my timer going on. Just because I was yelling so much, I did not have my timer on. Whatever. Probably what I'll do. I'll probably do this rotation. Then I'll do my rotation. Then I could probably just end stream and take a break. I mean, I could keep stream on because I've been here yapping mostly because the thing that I need to do. Oh, I need a. Well, obviously, I need to do several things, but I have to start doing my other homework. I need to start doing my clothing. Watch, where's it? Yeah, my clothing. My clothes project, my clothes homework. Stuff with clothing. And then I also have to do my paper rotation. And then I have to practice. Emulating Dell's art style. Oh, welcome to the club, man. When are we not struggling? When we're dead. Yeah. Let's just do this. Undoing, redoing the same stroke. Stroke OML. Isn't the OML supposed to be capital? But I know, I know. Just just get it in one go, man. I mean, you could also shadow as well, right? To help, so you don't have to like undo and redo like a million times. Yes, I did say you could shadow digitally. Do the motion, the area. Think about how you're gonna do it. I utilize the same. Yeah, I mean, I do shadow. Not all the time. Not all the time. But if I'm like, I do it more when I'm really trying to get something. I think of it like me doing traditional art or like working on like pen and paper. Oh, I only got one try for this. If I mess up, I mess up. Okay. I'm really tired. I think I'm just gonna take a break. Yeah. I think I'm gonna take a break for a bit. I'll draw more. I mean, yeah. I don't know if I'll stream again today. I don't know. We will see about that one. But I will draw. I'll draw off stream. I mean, I will definitely draw off stream because my whole setup for me drawing um traditional or pen and paper, I have like a completely different desk and everything. There's like little to no screens. The only screens that I have on there is my MacBook and maybe like my iPad. Comparatively, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I have like 7 screens in here. And there's so many like other things that could distract me. The other one is more for like my art sanctuary. If I want to like hyper focus, or if I'm like studying on a very particular subject, I need to really lock in. That's when I yeah, doing that in that setting, um I'm able to get a lot more done. The amount I could do in like 30 minutes in there would probably take me like an hour here. So yeah, when I do hardcore studies, I try to go there. But yeah, if I do stream again here today though, I will probably do clothes studies. I'm doing high fashion. I'm doing a high fashion, high fashion. And you're like, what the or 20th century high fashion. So these are kind of like over the top dresses with hats. Let me show you. Kind of like this. Yeah, kind of like this. So my goal. Was my notes for clothing. So my goal is essentially do something kind of like this, right? How I did for my how I did drawing the suits and just do very like render. Again, not super crazy, but I try to push certain things. And I will probably do the same thing with high fashion stuff. Like this. This is like more women's clothing with high fashion. And then I'll do another. Actually, no. I did this earlier. Yeah, I did this. I did this last week. I probably will do another lecture so I could do more practice. We will see. We'll see. Can you send me your mole OC? I don't know if you sent, but I'm gonna focus on work for now. My mole MC? What? Mole? Oh, are you talking about my beaver MC? Did I not send it to you? Guess not. Oh yeah, and then Fiji did refine the other one. My other MC. The Sundere, the what is it? The Sundere Witch Grill. Yeah, Sundere Elf Witch. God damn, what a mouthful. Yes, you're Ivy. That's fine. It's whatever, man. It's not the end of the world. I'm not that anal about it. I'm not. Yeah, I'm not super anal about those kind of things. Okay. Yeah, alrighty. I'll take my leave for now. I like streaming. Oh, let's see. But yeah, I'm definitely gonna take a break, though. Drink some coffee, take a break, blah blah blah, whatever. Okay, hope you enjoyed. Until next time, peace. Okay, bye.